Hey everybody, we're out here in the 9B garden and I have a few things that I need to get done. So I thought I would come out here and kind of share a day with you all like I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, just know that this channel is 5B and 9B gardening. So my garden is the 9B and Bobby's garden is the 5B. And we'd love for you to join us every week for our garden tours. So make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. So there's a few things that I wanted to do today. I'm in my garage right now because this is the coolest spot to work in. And y'all, I got this little package from eBay and it's actually some comfrey roots. So I'm going to show you what they look like and I'm going to plant these today. So they came in this plastic bag and the soil was just a little bit moist. I think there's pea moss in here, but I think it's going to be fine because these are like really hardy plants. And I got the comfrey for to make like natural fertilizer. So it should be 6 pieces in here. So we'll see what it looks like together. These are the comfrey roots that I got, and I have a couple of crowns in here. We have like 3 crowns, and from what I have been hearing from my research, it's best to get these from a cutting from the roots. And actually, I could probably make 1,000,000 plants with these. And this is also a crown as well. You can see they're starting to grow already. So I need to get these into the ground because I don't want them to totally die off. But like I said, these are very hardy plants, so they should be okay. Look at that growth. Y'all, I got these on eBay and they came pretty quickly, just within 5 days. And the listing said it was 6 pieces, but you can see I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. And I could break these pieces into smaller pieces if I wanted to as well. So that is quite cool. And so y'all can see I have my little cans back here, but I'm not putting the comfrey in those. I probably could, but I'm not. I'm gonna put them in some pots just to get them going. So what I'm gonna do is I actually have some pots that I put some dirt in, and I just wanted to get these started, but like I said, these are crowns and they're probably mostly started already. So what I'm gonna do, let's figure out which pots I want to put each of these in. We're just gonna give these some water. Although the soil is already kind of moist, but I think it can use a little extra something. So I actually filled up another pot here, and I have some extra pieces. So once these pieces come up, then I'll find a spot in the garden for them. But for now, this is it. This is their home. And I think it might rain today too, so even though it's nice and bright and sunny out here. Now I have to say that these are, or this is going to span about 2 days. And I try to do just a little bit every day. And I promised myself that I would actually at least plant something daily. So that's how my garden has gotten as big as it has. Now I forgot to put some holes in this particular tub, but you know, I just went and got my drill and just went ahead and did it here on the side of the house. Now I always put like holes at the bottom, and now I put them on the side as well, because y'all, I'm learning about drainage, especially when it rains so much here in the summertime. So I put the holes on the side and on the bottom for fantastic drainage. And I'm trying something a little bit new with this tote. I got this tote from Wally World, and I decided to put in some pieces of wood, and it also put some leaves in this tote as well. And I'm going to fill the tote all the way up with the leaves. And I know y'all are saying, what are you doing, girl? That's not gonna work. You can't plant in leaves. Y'all, look, I got a plan, okay? I have a plan. And also I have like 1,000,001 leaves on the side of my house here because I never get the leaves up, so there's probably some gold dirt up under there that I could be using as well, but I just have like a serious layer of leaves, and so I decided to just fill this up like you see here. Y'all, love this gorilla cart as well. Even though my property is small, I can put the dirt in here and I can mix it and I can move things, and you know, I'm not a whippersnapper, so this helps out a ton. So what I'm doing is putting dirt in here because I'm going to plant these flowers. I got some cosmos, the zinnias, and also a nasturtium. I'm going to put them all in here and make this a little flower bed. And of course I have my cart so I can tote this around. But I must admit, since I didn't fill this totally up with dirt, this tote is not that heavy. So we're going to see how things go. I don't think it's going to have a deep root system for the flowers once they grow in here. So I think putting the wood and also the leaves in here at the bottom, I think it was kind of like the perfect mix. But we shall see, because y'all know everything here is an experiment for me. Everything. So I decided that this is going to be the spot because I can look out on one of my windows and hopefully I'll be able to see all the lovely blooms as well. And of course you have to give your soil a really good washing. So that's what I did. So I think I put like 1,000,000 holes in this tote. But you really do need a lot of holes for good drainage. And the holes that I put in here, they weren't so big that I had to worry about the soil falling out, so that was definitely a good thing. So what I'm doing now is I'm actually dumping out one of the totes that previously housed some plants, so I'm going to be replanting in this. Of course, I'm going to reuse the soil. I'm going to amend it a bit because, you know, I'm all about amending soil now. You know, when I first started gardening, I would just use some whatever kind of soil, some potting mix or whatever. But Bobby showed me how to do some amendments, and then it was on like Donkey Kong. And then I also, you know, y'all know I love watching YouTube, so I watched a little YouTube and figured out how to make the soil even better. So what I'm using in addition to the soil that I poured out of the bucket is peat moss, topsoil, and also compost. So I kind of have an aversion to the black cow. I really don't want to use that. Just for personal reasons, basically. So I am going to just use compost instead of the black cow manure. I don't want to use that. So I filled this bucket up with leaves, and then I press the leaves down. So that's kind of like my bottom layer, and it should turn into some wonderful compost later on. And things might sink down a little bit, but I'm attempting to put enough soil in here where it won't make a difference. I also put some garden lime in here and some vegetable fertilizer, some granulated vegetable fertilizer. So whatever I put in here, we'll be able to get that in the future. Now, these are some melon plants that I had overplanted, because y'all, that's like, I'm an overplanting life. I'm all about that. And so I overplanted these, and I know some of them I'm probably going to end up murdering, but I am just doing a transplant, and I'm going to put them out in the yard. Now, I think with the one that's in the orange bucket, I'm going to put that next to my trellis, and I'm going to try to trellis these up. They are personal size melons, so they should be okay, but we'll see. Again, it's all about experimentation with me. And I know you all are also saying, girl, why you got on all those clothes? That's because I don't like getting eaten by bugs. I'm one of those people that the mosquitoes love, and also not only mosquitoes but fleas. So that's one reason why I wear the boots all the time, and I just don't want to get ate up. So I'm going to kind of not really throw some more melons in my backyard, and it's kind of shady back here, and we'll see how they do. I put this trellis up. It already has a cucumber on it, and I call this I Want to Live. This is the I Want to Live part of the garden. I just have to monitor it and make sure it gets water, but I'm not going to try to do too much like in the way of fertilizers and stuff like that. I just wanted to throw it in the dirt. The dirt is unamended, and see how it goes. Now I'm just moving some of the plants around, which it hated. I don't think melons really like to be transplanted in the first place, so we're going to see how this goes. And next I'm going to go ahead and mulch this. And us baby gardeners, sometimes we forget to do that, and mulching is important. So I have another bucket here, and I filled it with leaves already, and now I'm putting some of that beautiful amended dirt in, along with some garden lime. Y'all, I really need to look up what the garden lime is for. I just started putting it in there. I don't know, I'm just so willy-nilly. I'm the type of person that buys seeds, and I just start planting stuff, and I try to do a little bit of research before I plant, but I do continued research after I plant it. I'm not doing a lot of planning. I don't want to get stuck in planning mode when it comes to actually trying to figure out how to just get the stuff planted. So this is what I am going to be planting. Some more squash, and these are some small squash, but they have some pretty big seeds. They look like pumpkin seeds, so they'll be very easy to spot. And I'm just only putting 4 in here, y'all. In the past, I would have put like 8 in there, but I got to stop doing that. And I'll probably end up sharing my seeds with Bobby as well, because as much as I would love to use all my seeds, I just can't do it. So I'm using this empty tote and I'm just going to store my dirt in, because what I've been doing is storing my extra dirt in my cart, but then I need my cart to move things around, and then it rains, and then it's just a hot, muddy mess inside of the cart. So I'm covering it up with some tarps to kind of keep the water off of it. But then I forgot I wanted to actually put some more potatoes out. So I didn't need that much dirt for it. I didn't worry about leaves or anything. I just went ahead and did the thing. And then I just kind of tidied things up for the rest of the day, y'all. I'm not a whippersnapper, so this stuff kind of wears me out, and it was hot too. So I just wanted to make sure I gave everything a little bit of watering down that needed some watering down, the stuff that I planted. So y'all, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and also our garden tours on the weekend. Just remember, this channel has 2 zones that we cover, and I'm in 9B. And then you'll also see stuff for zone 5B. So we cover the north and the south. And y'all, I'm tired, sweaty, and ready to go in. So I will see you all on the garden tour on the weekend. Bye.